We got one game. We got one bet. We're going to win the day. This is Moss Money, WNBA action. Let's go.
Money Pots.
Hey guys, this is your favorite neighborhood gambler, Moss Money. Thanks for clicking on my video. If you're into gambling, if you're into winning money at gambling, hell, if you love talking Eagles, this is the channel and the videos for you. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, tell a friend to tell a friend, and enjoy the shows. Welcome everybody back for another episode of How to Bet the WNBA. We got one game today at 3:00. Lynx versus Aces. We got one bet, and we're going to get you guys out of here, right? Come in, get a bet, and get going. So without further ado, let's bring up our handy dandy sportsbook. Been using DraftKings for the last week. Been doing pretty well. Last week was ugly. We are ugly. We took a hit last week for sure. Won't even lie to you about it. But hey, we're back here for next week. Going right back at it. Get you a bet and get you out of here. So game is the Lynx travel to the Aces. Line is -4.5. Total is 166.5. Line opened up, I think 5.5 is getting bet down for the home team here. Not sure why. If you look at these teams have faced twice. Lynx have both won both games in Minnesota, 76-62, 109 to 78. Now, I know Minnesota is ridiculous at home, but, the Aces 7-4 at home. They've won their last two. They won 3 out of the last 2. Lynx still hot, won 4 of their last 5. So, including beating the Aces by damn near 30 points a couple of weeks ago. So, maybe some of the fatigue starting to catch up, maybe with the Lynx is what they're seeing. But I mean, I'm not really seeing it. No big injuries here that we don't know about that's going to stop them. And Nafisa Collar will continue on her MVP campaign. So for this game, I'm actually looking at another player here. I'm looking at Courtney Williams from the Minnesota Lynx. She's averaged 20 points per game in this series so far. I think she had 23 the first game and then 20 the next game. I feel like she's being really undervalued here at 13.5. The line is minus 130 on the line here. I think she's really being overvalued here. And another thing too here, if you look at her combo bet with her assists, so if we look at her assist here, she's at 6.5. If I'm not mistaken, 6.5 at minus 105. Right. So she's only averaged 5 assists per game in this series as well. 5 actually on the nose. But if you look at her combo bet with points and assists, it's at 21. So it's stating the fact that she's going to get at least 21 between the two and minus 125. So I think she's going to score at least 14 points. Right. I think she's going to get here. And this is minus 125. We got minus 130. I think the odds are saying that she's going to get at the very least 12, right? She's going to get 12, and then we just need one more basket, a couple free throws to get her over. So with that being said, it should be a great game. But give me Courtney Williams over 13.5 as our first and only best bet of this game as this kind of comes up. I just want to look at her numbers the last couple games here. Been a vet point guard. Great defensively. And I think that the Aces don't have really good guard defense. I mean, Lloyd is pretty good, but Jackie Young is just kind of like there, live wire. But I think for whatever reason, Courtney Williams plays well, and I think it's because the guard play of the Aces defensively are not that good. Like I said, she had 23, 3 and 5 a couple games ago, and then earlier in the year, I know they played them before. She had 24 and 5. So, and a lot of shots, right? 8 for 23 in that first game when she had 20 points, and 10 for 12. And she had a horrific game against New York 2 days ago, 1 for 13. I expect a bounce back game again. This is our best bet of the day. I don't know why this isn't coming up. So we'll just take that down. But we know what it is. Courtney Williams over 13.5 points, minus 130. Lock it in. That is the best bet of the day. I'm not going any more best bets. That's it. With Asia Wilson, she played one game, then she didn't. I would tend to look at her under. Nafisa Collar is going to want to probably show out and prove that she's the MVP, so I would be looking at her over. But these are all leans. I'm not taking any other bets. We're just going to get one in, one out, call it the day, and we're going to go right on to next week because the big slate's tomorrow. Key bet, though. Key bet here. I would be looking at the Golden State Valkyrie at +5 tomorrow. If you want a future bet for tomorrow that I haven't dropped, I would be looking at Golden State +5. Aces are going to be coming off a back-to-back. Even though they're home, they're still coming off a back-to-back game. Golden State just won, I think. Was it yesterday they won? I think. Yeah, they beat Chicago. So, from Chicago, travel day. But looking at the first half, I would be looking at Golden State here. And then if Asia Wilson doesn't show up today, best believe she'll probably show up tomorrow against Golden State. But Golden State is a really good defensive team, a good rebounding team. So be looking at her over. Let me just see if they got the numbers. No, they don't. Yeah. I'll be looking at her under rebounds for Asia Wilson as well. So those are the get bets for today, or the bet for today. Thank you for always watching. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe. Go ahead and follow if you like betting WNBA, and we will see you tomorrow bright and early. This is Most Money. This is Money Pot.